Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Today I am getting ready for Christmas. I pulled all of my decor out of the attic. If you are new here, I tend to use the same things year after year. I like to be really intentional about what I buy. I buy things that I think will last throughout the seasons, that don't look trendy but instead look timeless. I love the traditional reds, greens, and gold, so that's a lot of what you'll see in my decor. But today I figured I would get started Christmas decorating. I am 3-4 weeks postpartum, and I have 2 other little toddlers that I chase around as well, and so we have a newborn, and I figured let's go ahead and get started Christmas decorating because it might take a couple days with the new baby, and also my 4-year-old was begging to decorate for Christmas since October, so I figured we would get it down today, see what I have. Every year it's fun because I forget that I have certain things, and then when I open my bins I remember, oh yeah, I got this at the thrift store last year, or oh yeah, I got this piece and I can put it out again this year. So I love looking at my Christmas bins and taking inventory of what I have, and then kind of just playing around and figuring out where it's going to live for Christmas this year in our house. So I am just kind of giving you an overview of things that I pulled down. I have a lot of Christmas stems and plain little Christmas trees because I feel like I can decorate them how I want to and change it up year after year if I want to. But I like everything to be kind of plain so I can make it how I want it for the year. So I use a lot of stems and a lot of different floral arrangements with vases that I already have. Traditional plaids. I love the Ralph Lauren look with the moody plaid prints and the golds, and I love a traditional Christmas. So we are going to decorate, and I'm so excited for you to see how it turns out. Let me know down below when you guys start decorating for Christmas. I feel like mine is typically around the 1st of November, which I know a lot of people wait until after Thanksgiving to decorate, which I totally get. My parents were the same way. That was tradition. After Thanksgiving, then we would break out our Christmas decor the next day and we would go get our tree. That was just always the way we did things, so I totally get it if you haven't decorated already. But with the little kids that we have, they just want Christmas up as soon as possible, which I totally get. I was the same way, so I feel like I'm decorating around the 1st of November each year, which is fine by me, but it just gives us longer to enjoy the Christmas decor because it does take a while to put up when you have 3 little kids. I had to stop and start decorating a couple different days. So this video is over the course of 3-4 days before we even got it all up, and I haven't done our Christmas tree yet. I think that might be another video, but that is what we are going to do dead last. So we don't have our tree up yet. That will maybe come this weekend. That just takes a lot of dedicated time, and it's just fun as the final product of Christmas decorating to just put our tree up and be done with it. I kind of had the idea to start out by laying out all the vases I wanted to use and then making my arrangements in them first, instead of as I go and decorate adding the vases and then the floral stems. I wanted to have them all filled and ready to go. This way I can just kind of plug and place them on my dining room table or in my bedroom or the bathroom. I just wanted to be able to grab the vase that already has all the stems in them and plug it in where I want to. So that actually was very helpful this year. I feel like it helped to not get so overwhelmed with using my stems, like where was I going to put this stuff. So first I created all of the arrangements, and then I could kind of just take it room to room with me and figure out where it fit best. I did manage to run into Hobby Lobby just a couple days ago, and I think pretty much everything they have out has been out the past couple years. I didn't see a whole lot of new things. Maybe it's different in the Hobby Lobby near you guys, but I didn't really get anything new besides just a few more red berry stems and gold stems to put in our tree and these floral arrangements that I'm making. But other than that, I didn't pick up anything new this year. I got more red ribbon so we can kind of add ribbon to the vases or to garland that I have and kind of make it our own. But other than that, I'm using everything that I've had collected over the past couple years, and that's the great thing about greenery, is that it never goes out of style. It always looks like Christmas, and you can plug it in where you want and kind of create your own look. You can add bows to it, like I mentioned, or little ornaments to your arrangements or garland, and you don't have to go out and buy new things every single year. That's kind of the way that I like to do things. But let me know if you guys did your Christmas decor shopping this year, any new items that you got. I am keeping it pretty simple this year. It's not a lot of over the top, and it's kind of nice to have it simple, so I know that I'm not going to be breaking down and storing 1,000,001 little figurines or Christmas signs. It's nice just kind of keeping it natural and simple this year. So a little life update since my last video. I did have the baby. We had a little girl on October 11th. Her name is Cielle, Cielle, and she was 21 inches long, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. She was just a little peanut, which all my babies have been kind of small. I'm very thankful for during labor. So she's super healthy. She's doing great. She's a great baby. She only gets fussy when she wants to eat or when she has a burp, and other than that, she's just an angel. And she'll wake up maybe 1-2 times a night, which I'm so thankful for, especially having to chase around the other 2 kids. Having a good night's rest is so important right now. But she's just been great, and we're adjusting to life with 3 kids. It definitely is way different adjusting to life with 3 other than 1 or 2, in my opinion. 1 and 2 was a breeze. This third one, even though she's a good baby, it's just all hands on deck all the time, and I'm learning to lower my expectations of getting things done around the house. It takes a lot longer, and going out of the house just isn't really feasible these days unless I have a helper like my husband. But other than that, it's just been great, and I'm learning to slow down and just enjoy everything, enjoy being at home even more, and just spending time with my kids, because it definitely flies by. My son, if you're new here, I have a 4-year-old little girl, and my son is 2. He will be 2 this Friday. And it's just crazy how I feel like I just had him, and now he's 2 years old. So time really does fly. The days are long, but the years are short. That saying is so true. But I'm so thankful for them, and I love that I get to have these holidays with them and create memories, create our own traditions, and bring in traditions that I have had growing up. But the holidays are just so much more special when you have kids. Whenever my husband and I got married, this was probably one of the first purchases, big decor purchases that we made for the house. I got it at an antique store, so it wasn't a huge cost, but it was like one of the major furniture pieces that we purchased for this house, and I love it. I hope I will always keep it, have a space for it, and then pass it down to my kids or grandkids someday. I guess it's kind of like a pie safe, but I love decorating it for the holidays and the seasons. It just is such a great space for like a vignette, and to just put some floral stems up there. A new project hopefully we'll tackle in the new year is the wall behind this cabinet will get pushed out. We have a side porch, and that'll get pushed out, and this whole space that's the dining room will be expanded. It'll be a little bit bigger. It'll actually become our living room, so the living room and dining room will kind of be switched on opposite ends of the house, which will be nice because then we'll just have more room to kind of sprawl out. Especially with our growing family, every square inch I feel like is crucial, especially because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so we spend a lot of time at home, and having extra space, even if it's, you know, an 8x12 extra room, that is definitely worth it as far as home projects. So hopefully we'll tackle that in the new year, and I'll be able to take you guys along on that. I'm so excited. We're going to add kind of like a faux fireplace, and I'll be able to have a better configuration of our couches and sitting chairs, and it'll just be a whole new space. But for now, this is our dining room, and I hope to get a Christmas set the table with me up here soon, so maybe you'll get some ideas for Thanksgiving dinner. But I got these napkin rings. They are so gorgeous. They're heavy, and they're like brass in this beautiful maroon color. I got them for $5 at our Christian thrift store down the road. They were such a great find, and I love that there's like a huge set of them, so I can use them setting the table for Thanksgiving. We are hosting Thanksgiving this year with all of our family, so it'll definitely be a full table, and I'll be so excited to set up this buffet area with desserts or coffee or drinks, and set the table for our family for Thanksgiving. This is why I love home decor, is because you can set the mood and the vibes, the cozy vibes for your family to just relax and enjoy the holidays, enjoy company. And that's truly why I love decorating our house and making it a home that we can just be comfortable in. One of my favorite memories as a kid is having a white Christmas tree in my bedroom and just falling asleep to the glow of the lights. So when Jovi was born, that is definitely something that I knew I wanted to do for her, is get a little white Christmas tree for her room, and she is just obsessed with it. She's obsessed with decorating it. She wanted to get it down like this summer. She's been asking since summer, when are we going to get my Christmas tree down for my room? So I love that we found this little white tree at Walmart. I'll try and link it down below. But let me know, do you guys get trees for your kids' rooms? Are they full-size trees? I love this little one that can just fit on her dresser. And then this year I think I'll get Wilder, my son, one for his room too, because he doesn't have one. He doesn't really sleep with the nightlight, so I don't know if the light will keep him awake or not, but he needs a tree for his room too, so I'll be on the hunt for one for him. This is another piece of furniture that is pretty original to our house. When my husband and I first got married, he actually built this entertainment center that our TV sits on. He built it from scratch and I'm so proud of it. He did such an amazing job. I showed him what I wanted and he made it, and it's just very special to us, although it has kind of since our home style, or my home style I guess, has kind of evolved over the years to more traditional and timeless, and I feel like this entertainment center is more farmhouse. I still don't think we could part with it because it's so sentimental. So eventually once this becomes the dining room like I mentioned, and our living room kind of shifts over to where the expanded dining room will be, this entertainment center will probably go out to our little cabin that we have out back that will eventually be our homeschool room. And this piece will hold all of our homeschool supplies, and this way it can always stay with us and it can still serve a purpose but not take up as much space. We don't have a massive living room, and so it does take up a lot of space, and I feel like we don't even use the storage that's below it, so it just takes up a lot of space. But we don't want to sell it, so we're just going to find another purpose for it, and it'll live on in our homeschool room. Over the years, I have definitely leaned more towards function when it comes to home decor. I don't really have a lot of room for the frills or just useless decor, so I love using natural pieces to create like a centerpiece, like these apples. My kids will snack on these all day long, and a funny story, literally like the day after I put these apples here as a beautiful little centerpiece, my son climbed up here and took a bite out of every single apple. So I had to put the bitten apples into the fridge, and I decided to just make some apple hand pies, so it all worked out. But it's just funny how with kids, the decor kind of has to serve a dual function other than just looking pretty. So it's an adventure with them, trying to figure out what I can do as far as tablescapes. I have finally just come to terms with I can't do a huge tablescape with them because it'll just get knocked over, or we eat all of our meals at the table, so I can't really have an elaborate tablescape. They need to be able to eat there. I need to be able to wipe it up, and so definitely functional decor is where I'm at these days. Let me know down below where you're from and what the weather's like around this time of year for you. We are starting to get a few colder days here in Florida, about in the low 70s on our cold days, but for the most part it's still in the 80s. But when we have those cooler days, I am just so happy. It puts me in such a good mood. So I'm just waiting for that colder weather to roll around, which is usually late December into January. And then that'll be our winter. So send the cold weather our way if you have any. Something I really want to incorporate more on my channel is cook with me videos, because that is just a part of my everyday life. Cooking basically 3 meals a day for my kiddos and my family, which I love doing, and I love watching cook with me videos on YouTube here. One of my very favorite cook with me homesteading YouTuber is Acre Homestead. Let me know down below if you follow her. I absolutely love watching her create recipes, and she does a lot of freezer meal prep, which is really, I have come to love and start doing, and it really makes life so much more simple. Things as simple as making a big batch of pancakes or French toast and then freezing it and having it just to pull out for the kiddos in the morning, so I don't have to cook a full breakfast, or having breakfast sausage cooked and just having that ready to go to just reheat in the oven or in the microwave for 30 seconds. It just makes it so convenient. So I want to start doing more videos like that on my channel, especially because I'm starting to come across recipes that are just tried and true in our house. I write them down on recipe cards, and I just think it'd be a really cool thing to share with all of you. So let me know down below if that's something that you are interested in watching. And also make sure you guys subscribe, because with the kids I try and put out videos as often as I can, but it's just not really on a dedicated schedule as I'd like it to be. So if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, you'll know whenever I post a video. And I love doing this. This is a complete hobby. So I post and decorate when I can, and I love sharing it with all of you. So last year, if you are a long-time viewer here, last year we were hosting Christmas here in Florida with my family that is from Pennsylvania. My parents were going to come down and be with us for the holidays, and my sister ended up getting really sick and was unable to come. So I went all out, outside and inside, for Christmas, and it ended up just being us, my husband, and our 2 kids at the time. So they were unable to come down, which is such a bummer. But this year they are coming down again, or they're going to try to again. And so we'll have everybody here for Christmas. We're going to have Christmas dinner here, and they're going to be here. The kids are older, so it's more exciting to watch them open presents, and I'm just so excited to have them down here this year for Christmas. So I'm getting this room completely decked out for Christmas for them. I'm going to end up putting a little tree in here too, so they can turn on their own little Christmas tree lights at night and fall asleep to that. This is also my son's room. So in my last video, I kind of explained this is his nursery. We have a crib in here. It's a pretty large room, but we also have this guest bed in here, which gets put to use quite often. My sister comes over. She goes to college down here in Florida, so when she comes over on the weekends, she stays in here. And then my parents, when they come down, they stay in this room as well. So we always have to have our guest bed in here. And Wilder, my son, sleeps in here too, and it all works out. This room is put to use, and it's my favorite room in the house. Decor wise, I just love. It's like the only finished room in the house, I feel like. So I love the wall colors and the accent wall that my husband did, or the board and batten around the room. I love it. And just, it's such a moody, timeless, traditional, masculine room. I love it so much. I really want to incorporate this style more throughout our home. So that's kind of the inspiration. But I love that we were able to tie in some of these pops of red and green and add some trees. These are my Brooklinen sheets that I absolutely love. They are so soft. This blue striped duvet cover is so timeless, and that's from Brooklinen as well. I'll try and leave a link down below, but this is how this room turned out, and I'm thrilled with it, and I think it's gonna bring the Christmas spirit for my parents whenever they come down. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, because I will hopefully have more Christmas content coming out in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching.